Hey guys, it's Lefforge, and today I am bringing you a packing video for my upcoming trip to Walt Disney World for Walt Disney World Marathon Weekend. So if you're a runner and you want to know how to pack for a Disney weekend, watch this video. If you're not a runner and you just want to know how to pack, especially when it might be a little bit cooler for your upcoming trip to Disney World, watch this video. And if you're just a person who likes packing videos like I do, watch this video. I'm so glad that you're here. Okay, so behind me there is what looks a bit like disorganized chaos that I'm going to show you in just a minute. As you guys know, if you've been around the channel for a while, and if you're new to the channel, I am so glad you're here. I'm Jen. I talk about Disney, I talk about running, and I love packing videos. Packing videos are what really drew me to YouTube in the first place. I'm addicted to other people's packing videos, and so of course when I developed my own YouTube channel, I was like, a packing video segment is a must-do for every time I go on a trip. So, what was I saying? I don't remember. Oh, so this trip is a little different. I will put a link right here to my entire packing video playlist. But normally, and if you've been around for a while, this is what I was saying, you know this, I am not a girl who does checked baggage. I like to have just a carry-on for a lot of different reasons, not the least of which is my husband does fly for the airlines. Sometimes I'm flying space available. I want to make sure my luggage is with me. This particular trip, I have purchased my ticket. So I know that I can check my bag. I have a Delta credit card, so I get a checked bag for free. And the thing about Marathon Weekend is there's a lot to bring. I wanted room for my throwaways, and I'm also hoping to do some shopping while I'm there. So I wanted room to bring some things back. I did have to be mindful that I only have 2 bags to manage, however, because I travel on public transportation to get to our airport here in Atlanta. And because I'll be traveling there by myself, even though Scott will be joining me once I get there, I don't want a bunch of different bags to deal with. And I think that's true for really any person that's traveling who really wants to have more than 2 bags to deal with. So I am limiting myself to 2 bags. I bought a new suitcase, so I want to give you a review of that, and then I'm going to show you everything that I'm bringing. So come on, let's do it. Okay, so this is kind of our hot mess that we have. Obviously, I have been organizing and getting things ready to go. This is the interior of my new suitcase. It is an Eagle Creek, and you guys, I'll tell you, the retailer that I used to work for sold Eagle Creek, which is how I first got started on them as a brand. And I think the fact that I still buy their products, even though I don't have a discount anymore, says a lot about how I feel about them. Very sturdy. All of their bags have the no matter what guarantee. This is a 25-inch bag, so it's definitely a checked bag size. I love that it has 2 big compartments, lots of different ways that you can organize this for this trip. Now, you guys know I'm a big fan of the packet folder. For this trip, though, because I don't have a lot of stuff I'm worried about getting wrinkled, I'm doing almost entirely packing cubes that you can see in front of me. Now, when you're organizing for a Run Disney event, it's super important that you make sure you have everything together for each individual race. So in this bag, I have my costume for the 10K, which I'm doing a rose gold theme Minnie Mouse outfit, which I'm really excited about. And then in this bag, I have my Mrs. Incredibles outfit, which is what I'm wearing for the half marathon. Now, I'm not going to pull all those out. You guys will have to follow me on Instagram to see what those costumes look like. But I am definitely not a full costume Disney runner. I am more of a form over not form over function, function over form. Let's go with that. So I like to have things that are very comfortable, and I will definitely be showing you guys on Instagram what I'm wearing, and I'll also include it in my videos that are from this trip as I get ready for each race each morning. So those are divided up so that I have checked and double checked that I have everything I need for each race. If you're wondering why this one is so much bigger for the 10K, number one, I don't have race retreat, which means I will be in the corrals the entire time from the time the bus drops me off until the race. So I have some extra layers in there, and it's going to be much cooler on the morning of the 10K than on the morning of the half, which right now it's scheduled to be about 60 degrees. So I'm actually not that worried about being cool in the corrals. Speaking of being in the corrals, I've also got 2 of these Mylar blankets. They give these to you at the end of Run Disney races. They're kind of cute. They say Run Disney on them. and they have Mickey Mouse. These are great just to put over your shoulders if it's not really cold but a little bit chilly. I also will be putting in here, I have just one throwaway. I originally, if you guys watch my other video, had talked about bringing a robe and all of this other stuff, thinking it was going to be as cold as it was last year. It's not, thank the Lord. So this is just one throwaway, which I only think I will need to throw away for the morning of the 10K. I've got my Spirit jersey in here. This is my half marathon jacket that has Donald Duck on the back. This is my DVC jacket. And then this is a jacket that is to wear during the race if I need it. So this is I kind of have all of my bases covered. Of course, I have my running shoes with my road ID. You guys make sure that you have a road ID and also that you fill out the back of your bib. And then I've got my items that are just because I'm also touring Disney World, right? I've got my undergarments in this bag here. This bag contains 2 skirts that I like to wear in the parks, 2 pairs of shorts, a pair of pants, and only 3 tops, even though this is a 6-day trip. And I'll tell you why there's only 3 tops in there in just a minute. I've got my awesome wet dry bag that was made for me by my friend Jen, and I'll add a link if you guys want to see all the fun stuff she gave me for Christmas. I love it because it's got Mickey and Minnie traveling. You guys know I got back from Paris. I love that I can hang it up in my hotel room and it'll be perfect for my dirty clothes, so I'm using that. I have my Kipling Alice in Wonderland bag. I have 2 park bags my last few trips that I have been trading back and forth between. This one is my Loungefly Mickey Mouse backpack, which I adore. And then on days when I just want to switch it up a little bit, I also have this awesome Alice in Wonderland crossbody bag with my cute little Louie on there. And this is just the best bag in the world. Ooh, what's in there from an old trip? Oh, look at that. It's an Epcot food and wine map, everyone. Love that. Want to hold on to that from this year. Okay, also for this bag, you guys, if you watched my Run Disney video, you know I'm a huge fan of a little cinch bag. This will go in my drop bag for the race. Now, it will need to be folded up so that, you know, I can't put anything in this and then put it in the drop bag because security needs to see it, but it will just be tucked in there so that after the race, I can put all my gear in it and be very comfortable because the drop bags they give you are not comfortable to wear. I have plenty of socks, all of my ball caps, and then my toiletries are here. It was a little fun packing for this trip because I'm not limited to my travel size toiletries. So basically, this is a hanging toiletry kit, which I am a huge fan of. My makeup is actually gonna go with me in my carry-on bag, but I have really everything but the kitchen sink in here. I've got Imodium, hairspray, room spray for the bathroom, because anytime you're sharing a space with someone, it's always nice to have some travel spray for the bathroom. Sorry, husband, but that is just the way it works. I have Mucinex. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I am fighting a cold. So I'm not feeling terrible. It's just in my head, but definitely gonna need my Mucinex. I have some Neutrogena 30 sunscreen. I have some spray sunscreen. I have some Band-Aids. I have a stick sunscreen. This actually contains my Tums for my stomach. This, I wanna show you guys. So, these little containers, and I will put a link to these below because I'm completely in love with these. I have keratin treatment on my hair, so I have to use special shampoo and conditioner. These actually have a little lock on them. See how that goes? So even if that popped open, that little lock is going to keep that safe and secure so that I don't have to worry. They do have a little dial where you can, I never have any luck with those, and this I'm kind of need my glasses to see now, so having it in big letters that one is the shampoo and this one is the conditioner is really going to help me tremendously. Of course, my razor, my toothbrush, my toothpaste, my floss, all of that business is right there. I also have my bathing suit and my pajamas, and my Ufos recovery sandals are in here. I'll show you guys those. A lot of you have asked about these. I will put a link below. I absolutely love these. They're also great to use, obviously, for the pool, but for after the race. Oh, I want to make sure I put that down. I don't want to get my clothes all dirty. And then this is the bag I am using as my carry-on. Now, again, I travel on public transportation, so I was going to take my other Dooney and Burke and then, Yeah, my other Dooney & Bourke sketch backpack. I'll put a link to my review of that so you guys can see. But this bag was offered for a very limited time, maybe 3 years ago, and it's embroidered. It says Disney Vacation Club member. When I showed it in one of my other videos, a lot of you asked where you could get it. Unfortunately, Vera Bradley only made this bag for a super short period of time, but I absolutely love it. It's super comfortable, super durable. I love all the pockets that it has, and you can definitely buy a Vera Bradley backpack that's in, you know, this pattern, but the DVC member embroidery is my favorite thing. And this bag is very, very comfortable, and again, very subtle, so I don't feel weird taking this on Marta. And then in my second carry-on, I have a few toiletries, like my contacts and things like that that I know I'm going to want to have. I have, of course, my trusty camera bag. The camera that I am filming today on will go in there. And then I have my makeup bag. Gosh, that is a Brighton bag from like literally like 15 years ago. And then I have my packable down jacket. Now, it's going to be very chilly in Atlanta when I leave, so I will probably wear this on Marta, and then I will want it when I get back. So I love that it's packable, because as soon as I get to Florida, I can just, well, actually probably when I get on the plane, I can pack that thing up and stick it in here. If you want to see this in action, go check out my London videos, particularly the day that I was with Tracy G. Just Me, because I wore this all day and absolutely love. It is from Eddie Bauer, and it is a fantastic packable jacket. So that is everything. That is everything. Oh, I don't need to show you my bathroom. That is everything that I am packing for this trip. I really don't look great today, so I apologize. This cold is just kind of kicking my butt, so I'm trying to maintain a positive attitude. But yeah, I need this to go away before I leave for my trip. So now I'm gonna set up my tripod, and I'm gonna probably put some fun little music behind it, and I'm gonna show you guys how I pack up all my great stuff. And when I come back, I'm gonna show you a few more features of that Eagle Creek bag. So hang on. Just so I can show you guys really quick. I love this bag because I love that I have this top compartment organized separately from this compartment, and everything really did fit beautifully in here. I already weighed it so that I know that I'm not anywhere near that 50-pound limit. I think it's like 33 pounds. So even if I buy a few more things to bring back, keep in mind I won't have that throwaway in here, and I should definitely have some more room to bring back some souvenirs. Okay, and here it is standing upright. You do have a really nice telescoping handle. I think that's what that's called, right? So that you can roll it, and it does have 4 wheels, so that'll make it easier for me to maneuver in the airport. I have not had a 25-inch bag in a minute. I've been really, I owned one 25-inch bag, and I sent it with a kid to college. It wasn't a great bag. So I'm really excited about this bag. I'm also going to use it when we do our Disney cruise next month. I think it will be great for the cruise. We're doing a 4-night sailing on the Disney Dream. So make sure you're sticking around for all of that. So there is everything all packed and ready to go. The only things I need to add, the one thing that I didn't show you guys was the I do love that this Vera Bradley bag has a water bottle pocket. That is my Swell bottle. I swear by the Swell bottle, so I'll put a link below to that. I showed you guys a lot of products today, so I'll make sure I do all the Amazon links below. Those are affiliate links. For those of you who don't know how that works, if you buy something using that affiliate link, I do get a tiny percentage, and that just helps with my expenses for the channel, so I always appreciate that. This is all I'm going to be taking. That camera bag with Mickey Mouse on it. I will also have all of my cords. I have all of my accessories. I won't go into all of the accessory pieces of things because you can go and watch my other Run Disney packing video where I talked about things like hot hands, hand warmers, and my headphones that I use, and Body Glide, and all of those kinds of things that are super important if you're a runner. Also, my Noon tablets are in there. So really for me for this trip, the packing cubes were the key to the whole thing, both because I needed to be organized, but also because I needed to double and triple check that I absolutely had everything that I was going to need. Because some of the things as a runner, oh look, my tripod's in the back. Hello, tripod. Some of the things as a runner I can't get once I get there, and there'll be plenty of vendors at the expos. It's not like it's not a massive issue, but I do want the items that I am used to training with and that I am used to running with. So I hope you enjoyed this packing video, and I hope if you have an upcoming trip that you're planning on being organized and have your stuff together, because nobody likes to have their trip wrecked because they forgot that one thing that they just had to have. Have a great day. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you hit that little bell notification. I'm going to be doing lots of live updates from Walt Disney World, and that's the best way to make sure. Also, make sure you're following me on Instagram, where I'll be sharing all of my adventures. Walt Disney World Marathon Weekend starts tomorrow. Have a great day, you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.